Making their way back from the starting blocks for their last race of this race number 8, round 7, heat 2. It's FPVSlacker, FpvDrift, MrGeekFPV, danboymanboy. So again, Mr. Geek in the lead. He has been all day. Still going to be an exciting finish to the end of the day here. Nobody is guaranteed anything at this point. So we got 4 of our pilots in place, looking for some spotters. Pilots ready?
Pilots ready?
Thumbs up. Okay.
Yep. Race on the tone.
And we're in the air for flying. Good job. And danboymanboy right out of the gate is seeing sky and ground alternately, and it ends up ground. So he is still there flipping over, and he may get himself back into the air. For now, we're waiting to see the first one through the gates here, Mr. Geek. We would expect to probably be there, and he does over through the hurdles, and Mr. Geek through their FPVSlacker has got all sorts of twisting and turning going on over there, and lots of noise. And so we have 2 down. danboymanboy still working on his. We'll get back to him if he gets it back in the air. For now, it's FpvDrift and MrGeekFPV. Mr. Geek's going to want to stay in the air to guard his points. Any points would be good, but 10 would definitely be the clincher. He'll bring the trophy home with that one for sure. The danboymanboy still upside down and right side up. It's Mr. Geek now. On pace for 4 laps. He's 2 laps down. Last one at 36.796, so seems to be taking a little bit easier out there just to keep the risk down to a minimum. FpvDrift out there on his 2nd lap as well. So both in a similar position right now, although laps apart. Mr. Geek gets through his 3rd lap onto his 4th, and 3 seconds left on the timer here. That should do it for Mr. Geek on laps. FpvDrift gets through the gate and beats the whole shot. He's still on his last lap now. So Mr. Geek coming to the corkscrew complex. Up and around he goes. And the backwards track here through the gate, over the hurdle, and down for 10 points. He'll lock that up, bring home the gold trophy for today. So Mr. Geek, uncontested all throughout the day, brings it home.
You want me to do that?
FpvDrift now, coming up to the corkscrew. Through that last gate over there, over the hurdle he goes. And that's it for him as well. 6 points for FpvDrift. And the results to round 7, heat number 2. It's Mr. Geek FPV bringing home the gold. 4 laps and 2:24.083. A bit more of a conservative pace, but that's all he needed to do. Stay in the air, make the points, and bring it on home. FpvDrift adds 6 to his totals there for the race day standings. Mr. Geek will finish with 62 points, out of reach for FPV Maverick coming up on this next one, even with a win. But FPV Maverick looks like he is pretty much assured of a, well, he's not assured of a 2nd place finish, because AK Sumner with 10 points can go ahead. So FPV Maverick needs to stay in the air for this one. Anything, if AK Sumner finishes and FPV Maverick does not, then we flip it around. AK Sumner becomes the race lead, he becomes the number 2. Now, if AK Sumner does crash out, we've got another situation on that as well, because there'll be a tie between him and FPV Free at 42 points, which will necessitate a race-off. So we do have a little bit more drama still left in the day. We've got pretty much everyone lined up. We don't know who's going to be in second or third and whether or not there will be a race-up.